Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Beware the Bees, our football manager save here with Brentford in the Barclays Premier League. Just grabbing a drink, sorry about that. But today I want to show you the FA silent over Guild criticism because they know I am right. I'm like the Bill of Rights, except for my name's not Bill and I'm not right, and I'm also not a piece of paper just skating what policemen can and cannot do. But, even though that's an American thing anyway, and it's not even associated with England in any single way. But, moving on, I'm going to get a drink, because I'm actually super thirsty, so. How you doing? I was the smallest sip and actually didn't quench any of my first. Everton today, double live com. Oh, the best. And it's FA Cup. Actually, no, it's not. It's a singular live com, because it's just neutral, isn't it, at the semi-final. So, just singular live com in just under a week's time, with one game in between, which obviously comes against West Brom. There's so many episodes this season, I'm beginning to lose count. I think it's about 7, but I can't count up to 7. I get to about 3 and I lose. It's just who can count to anything above 3, except for most people, but not all people. Children can't, dogs, but they're not people, but still they can't. Dogs can't count at all. So what I've discovered is I'm better than a dog. I love that Doria, our captain, my captain, has rallied the troops. Doria, take it away. Well, I say Doria, but in fact he can barely speak English, so his translator, take it away.
Meninos, hoje nós nos tornamos homens. E não no ver o seu primeiro simplório meio caminho, mas precisamos de homem e merda bater o West Bromwich Albion.
Ah, now what's happened there is, she's just repeated what Doria said and actually can't speak a word of English herself. So, we've essentially just got Portuguese. There's a few Brazilians in the squad. I sort of became the scat man for a second there. But no, we've got a few Brazilians and no Portuguese. No, we don't. But we've got 4 Brazilians. So Doria, Almeida, Capital and Patrick are going to be driven and inspired for this game against West Bromwich Albion, because that's the only bit I heard was West Bromwich Albion. The rest of it was all fucking gibberish, all bloody gobbledygook. I come to you fresh off a 3-0 victory over West Brom, which wasn't our best performance, but the more interesting thing is our other West London rivals in QPR have held Chelsea to a 0-0 draw, allowing us to close the gap just a little bit. They have a game in hand. If they win, we'll go a point clear. That is how tight it is going into the last 3 games. It's absolutely cray-cray. So cray-cray, but not that cray-cray. Darren Lodge, we did take him off, Dahl, even though it's... Oh, actually, we've... Initial budgets, what? Hello. Hello. We're not even... might have won more stuff, give us extra money. But, 78 million with 754,000 isn't too bad. I'm sure we'll spend that wisely, although probably waste it on one big flop. Darren Lodge, 2 goals. Not our best performance, I'm going to be brutally honest. We dominated the ball, but we didn't have an incredible amount of chances, but we did score 3 goals, so perhaps then we were clinical on the day, which is something perhaps we've maybe not been on other occasions, but a good performance nevertheless, and we move on to that semi-final against Everton, unless something happens in the next 3 days, which there probably will be, knowing an injury in our luck. The odds are in our favour, because they're evens, and it says there, Sky Bet, liking us to win this game. Darren Lodge, 30 goals in 42 games. He's definitely playing as we line up in the same with the same team that made light work of West Bromwich Albion in our last game, and they line up with a similar formation. Get your own, bloody Tony Mowbray, trying to copy my tactics. Bloody cheeky fecker, isn't he? Bloody, I have to have words with Tony. Never liked Tony Mowbray. He just looks a bit weird, doesn't he? He's got like a Dorito-shaped head, and I'll use that to my advantage because we can mock his head. Although it's going to come back to bite me if Everton beat me, and I'm beaten by a Dorito. Beaten by a Dorito. Oh, fucking hell! Early start. Oh, they've got Kuhn in goal. He's a very good goalkeeper. Very cheap pickup if you start your game 700k. That's one of Jordan's top tips, or Lemon's top tips, or Toxic's top tips. But don't say Toxic's tits, because then that just sounds a little bit wrong. It sounds like you're talking about my breasts. But Capital has put us 1-0 up in 9 minutes. The Brazilian, clearly listening to Doria. It didn't work in the last game too much, but it's worked in this one. 9 minutes into this game, comes in on the right-hand side, far corner. Bada boom. Puts it in the net like he's from New Jersey. Well, it actually wasn't even the far corner. Kuhn, actually pretty poor goalkeeping, to be fair. And it's a very exciting game. This is more exciting than the time that I went to Butlins. I mean, that is the top scale of excitement in my life. Is Alberto! What are you doing? You don't get that at Butlins. Fucking bloody slid out of nowhere. This is like an RKO. Bloody hell, and Origi. 1-1. This game, topsy-turvy already. 12 minutes gone, 1-1. Divock Origi, the former Liverpool man, strangely playing for Everton. Make of that what you will. Fires past Maxim Caval. 1-1. Wembley, the theatre of dreams, even though that's Manchester United. So let's give it a new nickname. Wembley. It's where England play. There you go. That's a great motto. Who doesn't want that on their billboard? Imagine that. Visit Wembley, where England play. But then again, that's a bit depressing. Because if it was like England, fucking where it rains. But no, if it was like Wembley, where who's a good internet? Where Germany play, you'd be like, oh, I want to go watch Germany. They got Marco Reus. But it's England, where you can watch Danny Welbeck assist James Milner, and you're like, oh, how exciting's that? I've not been paying attention to this game. I've been fantasizing about running an advertising agent trying to get an advert, and it's Remco penetrates that massive amount, that clusterfuck in the box, and the man who shares his name with male genitalia has rifled it through, and I'm not talking about his schlong, I'm talking about the ball. Look, for a clusterfuck of players, and Kuhn can't keep it out. 2-1. Just before half-time, we go back in the lead in what has been an absolute crazy game so far. But we are winning. Brilliant stuff. As far as I'm concerned. Anyway, Kings of Coman are the best of the game, 6.5. But then again, not terrible. But not bad. But get off my pitch. Well, I say my pitch. I don't own Wembley, actually, so I can't even say that. Just get off, really, I suppose. Just get off, yeah. Remco. Oh, I had to burp there. You only need to burp, you feel it in your throat and you force it back. I did that and it's very uncomfortable. Now I feel a little bit weird. I feel like I might explode. But here's Albert. It's a penalty. What? What has just happened? 2 penalties. Who are you? Referee. Who are you? Taylor. I don't know which one that is. Which referee is this? Taylor. Andrew Taylor? Taylor, you are a bloody harsh bastard, as Darren Lodge does what he does best, and that's score goals. 3-1, and possibly we might be heading towards the FA Cup final, booking our stay in the hotels that are near Wembley. I'm assuming there's probably like a travel lodge or something. Other hotel retailers, yes, places which sell you hotels. I've never bought a hotel. My Monopoly, actually. Yeah, I take that back. I bought one in Monopoly a couple of times. Oh, Galloway, get off. He knows he's guilty. Slow walk. Off. He's off. Game over. Sonny Jim, Tony Mowbray, you fucking Dorito. Yeah. Down to 10 men. 3-1 down. It's going to be 4. I have faith. Because Gomez is going to whip that in. Darren Lodge should have done better, but it's still in there. Remco Cox already scored 1. Gomez, Lodge. Oh, they have a dangerous fox in the box. And it's not just because he's ginger, alright? Stop Stop implying just because he's ginger, comparing him to Lee. But Capital gets it away. Nori, go on, attack him, crunch him. Gomez, lovely, one of our sort of fringe players, has made a good impact since coming on, in my opinion. Here's Capital. Cisse, whip it. Get an assist to your name, Cisse. Or Capital, do so. No, perhaps just, dilly-daddle until you get tackled. Now, Origi, Patrick. Big, strong tank is what he is. He's a tank. Darren Lodge, goal. Simple as that. Simple football at its best. Just hit it down the wing. Get someone with a bit of pace to run on. Whip it in. And you got a clinical finisher in that box who's just going to slot past your goalkeeper. He's not having the best of games. And we're 4-1 up. Que sera, whatever will be, will be. We'll be coming back to Wembley. Que sera. Que sera, whatever will be, will be. We're coming back to Wembley. Because we're already here right now, but we're going to have to go back to Lionel Road and probably to a few other games before we come back for the FA Cup at the end of the season. Luke Shaw, God, make it 5. 5-star Brentford. I can see the headlines now. Go on, Almeida. Remco. Gerrard. Oh, it's going on. It's an own goal on Kuhn. Oh, he's having a terrible game, and it gets worse. It's harsh because it's come off the back of the post, and I would love that goal to have been gifted to David Gerrard. But what has he done? He's tried... I don't even physics. He's gone to pick it up, pushed it in his own net, and then dropped it back in his net as well. What is it? Match fixing. I think someone in our ranks has fixed this game. Right, someone's got a betting 6-1. We are big game players, aren't we? Remco Koch, only his 5th goal of the season. You'd have thought he'd got more. But it is Brentford 6. Do not adjust your TV sets, even though you're probably watching this on your computer or phone. But so don't adjust your computer sets or your phone sets, but that doesn't sound as good. But it is blah, blah, blah. It's Brentford 6. Everton 1. Everton, the Blues, even though they're the Toffees. But they are certainly feeling the Blues, and I'm not... oh, my... And I don't even know. What a result. 6-1. Delighted. Oh, that is an absolute astonishing performance. I'm overwhelmed with happiness, honestly. It's just an absolute fantastic result. 6-1. Who would have thought that? Especially the way that fucking... Who's their manager? It's not Tony Mowbray, is it? I feel like it's Tony Mowbray, but then again it said it wasn't. But then again, I'm sure it is Tony Mowbray. Yeah, you fucking old bastard. Actually, no, respect your elders. But yeah, I feel like I've given you a bad life lesson there. But Remco Koch, man of the match. Good. Brentford 6, Everton 1. I'm going to see you for an FA Cup final. Probably, or maybe the end of the season, depending on if we're still in the title race or not. Oh, that should be exciting. Unknown who our opponent will be yet. Shall we see who we get? We'll send the assistant. He can brag for us. Just make sure to brag. Don't be humble. When you're 6-1 up, you just deserve to it. Alright, yeah, whatever. Talk about Origi. Who's in the cup? That's what I want to know. Arsenal 6, Liverpool 0. Not as good as 6. Well, it is actually better than 6-1 because they didn't concede. But ours got us to the FA Cup final. Did theirs? No. Oh my God! If Norwich beat City 6-0, we're gonna have 6-6-6. Not only is it 6-6-6, we've had 3 6-goal performances. It's 2-1. You've ruined it. Oh, but Zach Clough scored twice against his former club. That's quite interesting. So yeah, 6-6-6. Sign of the devil or sign of the beast or whatever the fuck you call it nowadays. I really want to see who we get in the FA Cup final, though. Give me the FA Cup final results, please. That would be really nice. Watford or Chelsea? Watford. Do you even play today? Bro, do you even lift the FA Cup? Not yet. When do they play? Sunday, today. Come on, Watford. Chelsea we won't beat. So come on, Watford. Oh, God, I'm nervous. Chelsea, you bloody bully boys. 3-2. It's so harsh. You can see it just at the bottom bit there. We bloody got the team. No. The annoying thing about this is Chelsea could steal the title from us. So could Man U, in fairness. But Chelsea, they are in prime position. They are the favourites at this point. Could steal the title from us and steal the FA Cup from us in the space of a few weeks. That would be fucking tough to take. But anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching this episode. You've been awesome as per usual. I want to thank you very much for watching, though. Much love. Bye-bye.